Hello, I'm Inge. I'm 59 years old and I've been working at the university for nearly 20 years now. Last summer I got a very bad message. It was in 2011. The doctors told me I had a terminal tumor in my left lung and they couldn't help me because it has spread to the lymph nodes around the area. But they could give me chemo and radiation to help me live a few more years. But if I didn't follow their advice, I would probably be very, very ill within a year. I was shocked. It was a terrible message to get, but my family and I started to search for researches and books telling about other ways to heal cancer. And we found books, and my son had heard about Dr. Robert Young, who had done a lot of miracles at his PH Miracle Center. He had a very special approach because he were focused on the resources in the body instead of the cancer. And he could make live and dry blood tests to tell how the blood was working in a body and how the constitution was in the person's body. So we decided to find someone in Europe or Denmark who could support us, who was trained by Dr. Young. But then my daughter wrote an email to Dr. Young at the PH Miracle Center, and very soon we got an answer and a phone number, and we talked with Dawn at the PH Miracle Center. She was Dr. Young's assistant, and she told me with this serious cancer she would advise us to come to the center. So on Wednesday we wrote the email, and on Saturday my son, my husband, my daughter, and my daughter-in-law were at the PH Miracle Center, a beautiful farm. And we were surprised. This was like being in a paradise, with a lot of beautiful, very caring and helpful people around us, who could tell us very good stories about their own lives and how Dr. Young had helped them, or other people they had met at the center. What happens then? Dr. Young made a blood test, and he could see in my live blood that I needed more water. I needed to drink more water, I needed more oil, and I needed more salt. But at the same time he saw in the dry blood that I had a lot of good chances, that I was in a good state. And though we could see the cancer marker, he could see that I had a lot of resources that could help me to heal my body. So after this meeting with him and seeing my blood, I was sure that I would be able to get rid of this cancer if I followed the PH Miracle program, of course. So we decided to stay for 2 weeks, and we had a great time there, all of us. We learned a lot about this PH Miracle program. We saw, we learned how to keep the blood alive and healthy. We learned how to eat, so the pH in the body was kept as it has to be, or the best place to be, more than 7.4. And we learned how to cook, how to find food we could eat that could help us to keep this pH high, and a lot more. And then we also had a lot of other things to do than eating the very delicious food at the ranch. In the morning we exercised, yoga, and in the afternoon I was jumping at the rebounder, and I sat in a sauna at least half an hour every day, and in a salt bath tube, and I had massage and colonics every day, and I was sitting with a nebulizer, getting a lot of good stuff into the lungs. What did I do more? I think I had a very busy time, but I enjoyed it. So when we went home, we knew a lot about how to keep this special way of living. It was like changing lifestyle. So we all changed our eating habits, and my husband and my daughter did the cookings every day, and my son helped me a lot to keep on this program by showing me the videos Dr. Young made and the information she had about this way of living and how it would help me create a healthy body. So now, I think it's 13 months later, I'm here. I feel more healthy than ever in my life. And I've been I forgot to tell that in Denmark, I found a doctor, Dr. Pernille Knudsen, who could help me and follow my process. And she also gave me some IVs to help my blood get rid of the acid in the body, or to help my body to get rid of the acid. And she also helped me to keep my mind focused on the healthy part of my body instead of the cancer. And I also had a woman who made lymphatic massage, and I visited a psychologist who supported my choice. So I think a lot of people have been around me and helped me to get where I am now. And I also saw Dr. Young here in Italy. I've been here before, and now I'm here again. And this time I saw that my blood is even better than it was the last time. It's more alive, and I can see in the dry blood that my health condition is even better. And then one of the very important things for me is that I have had an ultrasound and what is called tomography scan from Dr. Galina from the PH Miracle Center. And I think this way of visualize, the way you can see how the change has been in the body. You know, when you get the CT scan and the PET scan, you don't see anything. They just tell you this is a problem, because I got that in the beginning. But here I can see how my body has healed, and that there's no more cancer nowhere in the body. That's fantastic. So somehow it's a miracle, but I know too that it's a result of science, and I hope a lot of other people will hear my testimonial, and they will find a way to get a healthy life too by the PH Miracle program.